Hey, how's it going everyone? Garcia here with your daily portfolio update. So in this video, I'll break down the portfolio, show you the moves that I made today, share some of the posts from Twitter, and give the shoutouts at the very end. Okay, so today we are down to $318,155.79. So pretty rough day today on both portfolios. So let's see what happened. Roth IRA down 2.7% today. So what happened today? Let's see. Year to date, we're up 10%. All time, we're up 156%, going back to December 11th of 2023. So what happened today? Today, Rocket Lab did have a tumble. Rocket Lab was down 2.9% today. At one point, it was up 3.75, about 3%, 2.85%. It was as low as 4.7%, so pretty volatile day today. And I'll explain why a little bit later regarding NASA's space probe, the Mars sample return mission. So we did get an update today on that. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on here. Here's the equity. And the AMD calls, AMD was down 1.5% today. So all in all, total return, we're down 3% on these calls here. Clean Spark, these are the $37 calls. We're down 48% on those. And the Rocket Lab covered calls. These Rocket Lab covered calls, we're currently up 30% on those. So these I intend to close these out tomorrow, if not Friday, since the market's going to be closed on Thursday. Okay, let's check out the big account. Big account down 5.8% today. Rough day. Year to date, we're up 2.4%. Man, at one point we were up 12% year to date. And all time, we're still up 210%, going back to August 2nd of 2021. Okay. Buying power has increased to $161,000. You'll see there. So the options collateral, you'll notice it has fallen to 43 grand. And that is because I closed out the AMDL cash gear puts. We'll go over this. Here it is. So I received $2,900 in premium. I had to pay $1,900 in premium to close it out. So my profit was the difference of $980 or 33%. The reason I closed it out early was because of the NASA update with the Mars mission. So if we got terrible news or the market really hated what was going on, I wanted to be ready for these cash geared puts to really go against me. You know, I was expecting, not even expecting, but just preparing for the possibility of, you know, Rocket Lab going down to, you know, testing the low 20s, maybe 23 or 22, maybe even 20. These cash geared puts would have gone seriously in the money. And one lesson that I want to learn from last year to this one is to take action earlier. The sooner you take action, the less you have to pay in order to roll, the more you receive when you're rolling. And just, you know, don't overthink it. You know, in the past, I've overthought it where I said, oh, okay, it's going to bounce back very quickly, so I'm just going to avoid rolling. And sometimes the dip gets, you know, bigger and bigger. And now you're approaching expiration date, and now you're deep in the money. And now you have to really pay to roll the contract. So I was prepared to roll. Well, I guess it won't show up here. But I was prepared to roll down and out and even double down if I needed to, in order to get the strike, in order to lower the strike as much as possible. Now, you'll notice here I have a lot of pending orders for 1 cent. That's something I just like to do when we're approaching expiration date. You'll see here these options for Palantir. The bid is 2 cents and the ask is 3 cents. And sometimes, you know, you can get lucky and, you know, get the bid you want when it's fluctuating up and down at the beginning of the market open. So if I can close these out for 1 penny, that would be awesome, because then I could immediately sell another round of covered calls on Palantir. And what would those look like? If I were to sell another round of covered calls at a 0.1 delta for next week, it would look like $81 covered calls. And if I were to sell 21 of them, that'd be another $650 going into the account. So not too bad. Okay. Innovix had a really good day today. Innovix was up 14% today. So these contracts went up by 20% today. So all in all, we're up 89% on these Innovix calls. I intend to close these out when the RSI is hitting overbought levels. And I'm going to be holding until then. So, and do you guys remember the Rocket Lab covered calls yesterday? These were down, I believe, 90-something% at the time I made the video. It went from negative 90%, now we're up 36%. So this is the beauty of selling options, is if the stock stays within that range, right now it's staying between 31 and 27, I might possibly win on both sides of the trade. I made $1,000 on the puts, and so far 144 on the covered calls. So it would be pretty sweet to be able to make max profit and Rocket Lab to stay above 27. Okay, let's check out what's going on Twitter. Let's see. Oh, looks like Palantir had another partnership. So Ellis Don, they announced progress on partnership with Palantir Technologies to enhance artificial intelligence and operational efficiencies. So, gotta love it. Okay, this was the news update from Innovix. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but basically, they received a prepaid purchase order from a Silicon Valley-based global technology leader in AI and immersive technologies. So, who could it be? Who knows? But they're doing well. These calls should be doing well today, and they did. And this is the update on the sample Mars mission. And actually, I think Matt Money broke it down a little bit here. Yep, here it is. So, a summary of Mars sample return call options. The decision over the course of time, with all the engineering that has to go into it, the final decision is likely to come in 2026. Option number 1 is to use Skycrane, likely with the ESA return vehicle. Option number 2 is to commercial opportunities using a heavy lift lander with existing partners, SpaceX and Blue Origin, but other teams have expressed interest as well. So this doesn't look too good for Rocket Lab for this specific mission, but I think it looks like this is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I think this is true, what he's saying. Seen a lot of itis on my feed. Not every stock will be the next Palantir. Not every stock will be the next Rocket Lab. Not every stock you happen to have found will be the next NVIDIA. Don't let the easy markets of 2023 and 24, which rebounded from a slightly tough 2022 cloud your judgment. Just buying anything and thinking it'll go up 200% is called the itis. A swift bear market is the cure. Like Matt Farley with the gems. My bad. Let's see. Dude, shout out to Matt Money, man. This guy's awesome. Give him a follow, man. Give him a follow. Go on his YouTube. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet. This guy's awesome. Here's the puts that I closed out. And yeah, that's the portfolio update. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys taking the time. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Thank you to everyone on this list, for being a part of the channel and supporting. And yeah, hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you guys tomorrow.